His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's seminar, India-Japan Partnership, Assam. To begin the seminar, I request His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, to kindly deliver the opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Dr. Ravi Kota, Chief Secretary of Government of Assam, Madam Mayumi Murayama, Executive Vice President of JETRO, IDE, Dr. S. Lakshmanan, Secretary, Industries, Commerce and Public Enterprise, Government of Assam, Sri Padmapani Bora, MD, Assam Tourism Development Corporation, Sri Sarve, Assistant Vice President, Japan Plus Desk, Invest India. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, a very good evening to you all. It's my great honor to welcome you all to this seminar, India-Japan Partnership, Assam, aiming to explore avenues for collaboration and opportunities, promising opportunities that lie ahead for a mutually beneficial partnership between Japan and the beautiful state of Assam in the northeast of India. I am particularly happy that we are joined by my esteemed batchmate, Dr. Ravi Kota, who is the Chief Secretary of Government of Assam, and other senior officials from Assam. I'm very happy to welcome Madam Mayumi Murayama, Executive Vice President of IDE Jetro, who has been a partner for us in building our relationship between India and Japan. I also have with us today in my consul generals of both consulate in Indian consulate in Osaka and also Indian consulate in Fukuoka. Both of them have joined us here to participate in this important event. Dear friends, northeastern region of India comprising our 8 states is fast emerging as a new frontier of India's growth. Its strategic location near dynamic international market, coupled with abundant natural resources and a youthful, energetic workforce, positions the region as a promising destination of trade and investment. These unique strengths offers investors valuable opportunities to establish strong trade linkages, deepen economic cooperation, and unlock the region's vast potential as a vibrant and thriving economic hub. Dear friends, located in the heart of northeast of India, Assam is known for its rich cultural heritage, strategic location, and economic dynamism. It is the largest producer of tea in India and accounts for about 15% of India's crude oil output. Vast natural resources such as oil, natural gas, and minerals, hydro energy, diverse agroclimatic zones, forest resources, and medicinal plants makes the region the best choice for investors. The state offers immense potential across diverse sectors, driven by its dynamic workforce, robust infrastructure, industry-friendly reforms, and commitment to sustainable development. Assam is also blessed with natural beauty, be it the emerald tea gardens, its exotic wildlife, awesome scenic beauty, colorful fairs and festivals, age old historical monuments, and lush green tea gardens. Its vibrant cultural traditions, rich biodiversity, and spiritual heritage also make it a compelling destination for tourism and cultural exchange. Dear friends, I fondly recall the visit of His Excellency Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, and his delegation to Japan January this year, during which he had very useful meetings, very fruitful meetings with the representatives of the Japanese government and Japanese industries. I particularly recall his dinner meeting with His Excellency Mr. Fukushiro Nukaga, Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives of Japan, who also led a delegation to Assam this May this year to strengthen further ties between Assam and Japan. I am happy to note that an MOU was formalized with ASEAN 1 group of Japan during Advantage Assam 2.0 summit in Guwahati for the establishment of a language institute in the city, which marks a significant step towards fostering collaboration between Assam and Japan. I am also happy to note that Assam has launched Chief Minister's Foreign Language Initiative of Global Human Talent, CM Flight program yesterday to provide structured foreign language training to the youth of Assam, under which the government will offer rupees 1.5 lakh subsidy to successful aspirants to undergo training in Japanese language, and on completion they will also be placed on work opportunity in Japan. Friends, Japan is a valuable partner for economic development of the Northeast. We have set up the India-Japan Act East Forum, which takes up projects for economic modernization of Northeast. I am very happy to know that we have some of our participants here today are from Assam. I see Chandrani Saab sitting here with Madam. No, I am very happy to welcome them. They have been a permanent presence in every important event that we do in the embassy. Thank you for joining us today, and it is Assam. So you have a special welcome from my side. The possibilities of collaboration between Japan and Assam are limitless, whether it be in the fields of technology, infrastructure, energy, skill development, mines and minerals, cultural exchanges, education, or tourism. I am confident that in coming months and years, India Japan collaboration in our Northeast and with Assam will continue to flourish. I extend a warm invitation to Japanese companies to engage more actively in Northeast, contributing to its progress and prosperity. I would like to conclude again by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants for their presence in today's seminar, and I'm hopeful that the connections forged during this event will yield significant opportunities for collaborations between Assam and Japan, deepening further Japan-India partnership. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Ravi Kota, Chief Secretary, Government of Assam, who will be joining us virtually to deliver his remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Konnichiwa and Namaskar. My esteemed batchmate, friend, and His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan. Madam Mayumi Murayama, Executive Vice President, IDE JETRO. My colleague and Secretary Industries, Dr. S. Lakshmanan. Mr. Padmapani Bora, MD, Assam Tourism Development Corporation, and Consul Generals of India and Japan, Mr. Sarvesh, Assistant VP, Japan Plus Desk, Invest India, and other friends present both virtually and also in person in Tokyo, and distinguished representatives from Government of Japan, business leaders, friends, and colleagues. It's a privilege to join you virtually from Assam for this important dialogue on the growing partnership between India and Japan with a special focus on Assam. When I say a special focus on Assam, I'm saying with full conviction and as a witness for the last 1 year, the kind of engagements both in terms of quality and the depth between Assam and Japan, where I am personally involved and where Honorable Chief Minister of Assam is personally involved. I'm just counting the number of events which are of great significance, including Honorable Chief Minister's visit to Japan for the last January onwards. So within these few months, more than 12 such visits, including Honorable Speaker of the Japanese House, Mr. Fukushiro Nukaga, have happened very focused way between Assam and Japan. So on behalf of the government of Assam and people of Assam, I extend warm greetings and sincere appreciation to all of you, particularly His Excellency Ambassador of India to Japan, Mr. C.B. George and his entire team, and also from Ambassador of Japan to India, New Delhi, and his team for helping and facilitating this kind of interaction. The bond between India and Japan is a relationship grounded in shared values, trust, and a common vision for peace, prosperity, and sustainable growth. Today, that bond is more relevant than ever as India emerges as a global engine of growth and Japan continues to lead in innovation and technology. The convergence of our strengths present vast opportunities. Assam is proud to stand at this confluence as a region of promise, purpose, and partnership. Assam, nestled in the northeast of India, is the heart of India's Act East policy. Geographically, it is India's natural gateway to Southeast Asia, with over 500 kilometers of international borders and well-developed connectivity through Asian highways, all air routes, riverine waterways. Assam is strategically positioned to serve as the economic and logistical bridge between India and ASEAN. with a gross state domestic product of $78 billion and a target to double it by 2030. Assam's development trajectory is one of ambition backed by action. In recent years, Assam has emerged as a promising hub for high value industries and none more exciting than the semiconductor and electronics sector. In Jagi Road, we are all aware we are developing one of the India's most ambitious electronics manufacturing clusters, anchored by the Tata Group Semiconductors Assembly and Test Unit. This project represents an investment of 3.3 billion US dollars and will have a capacity to produce 48 million chips per day. And the first phase at advanced stage of the one fourth of the capacity is expected to be ready by next April to May. It is expected to generate over 15,000 direct jobs and catalyze a broader ecosystem of component manufacturing, research, and supply chain integration. What makes this especially significant for our Japanese partners is the creation of the dedicated back-end park within the Ratan Tata Electronics City. This exclusive zone offers reserved land parcels for Japanese component manufacturers, tool makers, packaging firms, and service providers. Clean rooms, warehouses, modular factories, on-site R&D facilities have been planned to keep in mind the requirements of Japanese firms. Coupled with 24/7 green energy, high quality water, customs facilitation, a single window clearance system, we are offering a globally competitive platform. We have crafted a dynamic and investor-centric policy ecosystem specifically tailored to foster rapid growth in the electronics and semiconductor industries. Anchored by our progressive Assam Electronics Semiconductor Policy 2023, Assam ESDM Policy 2025, and Assam Electronics Components Manufacturing Scheme 2025. Our incentives are among the most attractive in India. To further amplify investor benefits, we have introduced customized incentive packages, including nominal land pricing with freehold rights, 100% stamp duty exemption, and additional logistic reimbursements. Our policies align seamlessly with national schemes, ensuring that your investment is not only secure but strategically positioned for maximum returns. We invite you to partner with us in this transformative journey to position Assam as a global electronics and semiconductor manufacturing powerhouse. However, our vision is not just about infrastructure and investment, it is also about people. Assam's greatest strength in its youth. With a median age of just 22.7 years, over 170,000 students trained in cutting edge courses such as chip design, artificial intelligence, embedded systems. We are building a workforce ready for the world. Assam Skill University, in partnership with Tata Electronics, research institutions like IIT Guwahati are leading this transformation. We are also working to align our skilling ecosystem with Japanese needs. As part of this effort, we are offering government-supported scholarships for Assamese youth to learn the Japanese language and culture. As mentioned by Ambassador, a day before in the cabinet, our Chief Minister approved this special scheme, and also with dedicated JLPT centers to be set up through the Chief Minister's flight scheme. We are enabling placement of trained youth in Japan under the TITP and SSW frameworks. This initiative ensures that youths from Assam can take up skilled employment in Japan with dignity and purpose. I am also happy to share that in the cabinet, it was also discussed that the officers from Assam who are working in the government from Assam Civil Service, that is the provincial service, and other layers of the government officers are also going to be trained in Japanese language to facilitate smooth communication between Japanese investors and Assam state government. Let me now turn to a subject close to every tea-loving heart. Assam is the world's largest tea-growing region. The misty gardens along the Brahmaputra produce teas that are known and loved around the globe for their bold flavor and deep amber color. Our tea is not just an agriculture product, it's a cultural identity, global brand, and a livelihood for millions for over a period of 200 years. With growing interest in tea tourism, Assam now welcomes travelers to experience its tea estates, heritage trails, wildlife sanctuaries, and river cruise. Tea estate stays, golf in the plantations, cultural performance are just the beginning. We believe there is immense potential to deepen cultural and tourism links with Japan. Assam has already been ranked among the top destinations to visit by the New York Times. We now look forward to working with Japanese hospitality groups, wellness brands, and cultural institutions to build unique experiences around Assam's tea legacy. During Advantage Assam 2.0, we had the honor of hosting the Ambassador of Japan, receiving enthusiastic participation from JICA, JBIC, JETRO, Mizuho Bank, several iconic Japanese corporations. Our roadshows in Tokyo and Osaka resulted in more than 160 business engagements. Multiple MOUs have been signed, including the one ambassador mentioned with ASEAN, OneCo, Meiko Career Partners, Spice Lemon Corporation, Resonot Holdings, among others. JICA's ongoing projects in Assam, whether in health systems, fisheries, water supply, or sanitation, are creating real and tangible impact on the ground. We are grateful for Japan's trust. We are committed to delivering results. I wish to reaffirm Assam's commitment to this partnership. We offer a stable policy framework, a young and skilled population, and natural connectivity to ASEAN markets, a governance system that prioritizes transparency and efficiency. Assam, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, is open for business, for collaboration, for innovation, and above all, for friendship. Assam holds a special bond with Japan, a connection that transcends geography and resonates deeply in our hearts. As Japan's closest neighbor within India, people of Assam cherish the historic friendship and mutual respect that our communities have fostered over decades. To our Japanese colleagues and friends, I invite you to visit Assam, walk through our tea gardens, explore our industrial parks, meet our startups, partner with our people. Let us build together, whether in semiconductors, mobility, culture, human capital, a future that is inclusive and sustainable. I again thank the Indian mission in Tokyo under the leadership of His Excellency Ambassador C.B. George and entire team, and also the team of JETRO under the leadership of Madam Murayama for organizing this event. And we really value this partnership and would like to take this engagement in deep commitment forward so that we can see more and more excitement partnership in future. Thank you again. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, sir. I now request Madam Mayumi Murayama, Executive Vice President, IDE JETRO, to kindly come up on stage and deliver her remarks.
Good afternoon, namaskar, konnichiwa. His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, respected Ambassador of India to Japan, Dr. Ravi Kota, Chief Secretary, Government of Assam, Dr. S. Lakshmanam, Secretary, Industry, Commerce and Public Enterprise, Government of Assam, Mr. Padmapani Bora, Commissioner Secretary and MD, Tourism Development Corporation, Mr. Sarvesh, Assistant Vice President, Japan Plus Desk, Invest India. Distinguished participants today, as a partnering organization, I'd like to make a few remarks. Already, Ambassador Sir and Dr. Ravi Kota have mentioned a lot about Assam. Let me just repeat, but and also emphasize. Assam state is called Gateway to the Northeast and blessed with abundant natural resources. One of the major industries of Assam is petroleum and natural gas-based industry. In fact, Assam Arakan Basin holds about a quarter of India's oil reserves. In addition, Assam, as we all know, is famous for the finest tea in the world. And tea production is also a major industry in Assam, and approximately 50% of Indian tea is produced in Assam. Assam is also located in a geopolitically and geo-economically important location, close to ASEAN countries. It is likely to become increasingly more important from the viewpoint of the supply chain and value chain establishment between India and neighboring countries. Recently, Assam state has attracted fresh attention for the semiconductor industry, and Japanese companies are also participating. The collaboration between India and Japan in the semiconductor industry is very symbolic. It is expected to be an opportunity for building up supply chain in manufacturing sector in the Northeast region. We JETRO have been making contributions, continuous efforts to facilitate the investment from Japan to India to contribute to making India policy. To realize this, we are considering connectivity between India and ASEAN countries. The political situation in Myanmar is indeed a kind of concern. But in the long run, we believe India-Myanmar connectivity will be materialized. The reason why we said is that it's now Japanese industry and ASEAN's industry are working closely. And these two regions, in ASEAN and Japan, are connected and creating one economic and industrial zone. As a result, there is a concentration of Japanese manufacturing industry in ASEAN countries. And about 14,000 Japanese companies are active in the region. If it is connected to the more Western regions represented by India, the accumulation will naturally increase. The connected region is said to be a land of opportunity and prosperity. Moreover, it is worth mentioning that Japan supports to develop Matabarbari deep sea port in Bangladesh for enhancing the connectivity between the Northeast region and Bangladesh and realizing free and open Indo-Pacific initiative FOIP. Since Matabarbari is expected to be a game changer in that region as export hub, Assam state may have more possibility to expand exports to the world through this port. This will contribute to making India make for the world initiative. As Ambassador Sir and Dr. Ravi Kota mentioned, there seems like several important initiatives have been already taken in the development of human resources. But simply for us, attracting point is that people of Assam and we Japanese have similarities in physical appearances and some dietary habits. This means that there is more potential for cooperation in the field of human resources exchanges and development. In addition, some belong to the same temperate zone as Japan. It is humid region with high rainfall and flooding is quite common. There may be earthquakes, but this means that Japanese disaster prevention technology can be utilized in Assam too. Today, I expect that participants would discover new business opportunities in Assam through this today's seminar. In the end, if you allow me to share my personal experiences in Assam, I can assure you that it is a very attractive place, along with huge potentialities for the business. I visited Assam way back 2004, so the situation must be very different now, but what must remain same are the good-natured people and the enjoyable food. The food which I thought is an ideal mix of Indian culture and other ethnic elements. Besides, I was fascinated by the history of Assam, a part of which is deeply related with Japan. In Upper Assam, there is a town called Ledo. That was a starting point of a road leading to Kunming in China's Yunnan province. The road was part of channels that Western allies tried to deliver supplies to China led by Chiang Kai-shek during World War II. So anyway, Assam is a place worth exploring in many ways. Thank you for listening and your participation.
Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Dr. S. Lakshmanan, Secretary, Industries, Commerce and Public Enterprise, Government of Assam, will be joining us virtually for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
A very good morning, His Excellency Ambassador of India to Japan, respected Vice President Jetro, Madam Murayama, Dr. Devi Kota sir, Chief Secretary Assam, Sri Padmamani Bora sir, Commissioner and Secretary Tourism, Sarvesh ji, all dignitaries taking part in this program. First of all, I take this opportunity to thank His Excellency for providing us the opportunity to make a presentation on the state of Assam, especially towards industries and commerce. Next slide, please. Next, yeah. As we all know, India and Japan has a very, very fruitful and long-standing relationship with more than 40,000 Indians living in Japan and about 15,000 people in India. We have a significant bilateral trade between Japan and India. The figures are already known to everybody. And we do have more than 1,500 small and large Japanese firms operating in India, mainly led by Honda, Toyota, Maruti Suzuki, etc. And more than all these, we have significant projects assisted by JICA happening all over India, especially in Assam too, in different sectors, in health sector, in urban development sector, in water supply sector, and also fisheries development and other livelihood programs. Moving on to the next slide. And coming to the industrial sector, back please. One slide back. Yeah, coming to the industrial sector, in the month of February 2025, Assam had organized Advantage Assam 2.0, where there was significant participation from Japan, represented by the Embassy of Japan, led by Ambassador His Excellency Onokichi. There was participation from JBIC, Mizuho Bank, JICA, Indo-Japan Business Council, and Indian Association of Japan as well. In fact, prior to the Advantage Assam event, our Chief Minister sir had visited Tokyo, which was already mentioned by His Excellency. And multiple G2B meetings happened, and many of them ended up with successful MOU signing as well, including ASEAN 1 Co Limited, MEICO, DISCO, Prasanak, etc. Next slide, please. And we definitely hope that we definitely understand that there are much broader scope for deeper collaboration in semiconductor and electronic sector, mainly because as sir was mentioning, our Chief Secretary sir was mentioning, one of the largest semiconductor plants in the country is coming up in the state of Assam, very near to our capital Guwahati. And we are looking forward for technology-based inputs and investments in this sector. Then various infrastructure developments, already what are happening with JICA and JETRO and beyond that. Then bridging age and skill gaps, basically through language training, culture and other exchanges, skill training and youth mobility, where already the state has taken a few steps for achieving the same. Then innovation and startup sector, most importantly, healthcare and elderly care services, and lastly, tourism and culture, which of course, Padmamani Bora sir would be making a separate presentation. Next slide, please. So in this background, we would want to highlight the state of Assam and how we are progressing towards better industrialization and better production, better contribution to the country. With about 78,000 square kilometer and 3.5 crore, that is about 35 million people, Assam is the largest state as far as population is concerned in the northeastern part of the country, that is India, and is very, very close to the ASEAN countries per se, geographically. And we have been having a growth rate of 12.6% over the last decade, and a GSDP of about 77.6 billion, which is present now. We are expecting that in the next 5 years, it will be doubled to 150 billion. And we do have international borders with Bangladesh, Bhutan, and other ASEAN countries, as I was mentioning, are pretty close to us. And we can reach out to approximately 30% of the world population within 3 to 4 hours of flying time. Next slide, please. as I was already mentioning, being near to the Southeast Asia gives us the opportunity to have not only air connectivity but other connectivity as well through the river, that is Kaladan project, then trilateral highway between India, Myanmar and Thailand, and various highways including Trans-Asian Highway, which will be connecting us to different countries by road as well. Next slide, please. Coming to the natural resources, as it was mentioned earlier, Assam was one of the earliest locations where petroleum was found in the continent of Asia. We have the oldest refinery in Asia in a place called Big Boy in the state of Assam. And we still produce about 50% of India's onshore natural gas production. We have 4 major oil refineries with about 7 million metric ton per annum, which will be soon increased to approximately 14 million metric ton per annum. We have rich deposits of various minerals, including limestone, which is one of the highest in the country. And of course, Brahmaputra River and its tributaries form a very large freshwater resource. And of course, the matter of pride is our tea, with Assam being one of the largest regions in the world producing tea. And other minerals as well, including rare earth minerals like titanium, strontium, niobium are also present. But of course, we will need much more technology to extract them in an economically viable manner. Next slide, please. Now, coming to the educational ecosystem, we have a dedicated Assam Skill University. We have multiple otherwise general universities for providing various types of education. We have private ITIs, medical colleges, polytechnics, and private universities also. And central universities are also coming up. 3 numbers of central universities are already there. And National Institute for NEELIT is also coming up near to the Jagi Road, where the semiconductor plant is coming up. Next slide, please. The skill development ecosystem, again, the educated youth, as I mentioned earlier, our median age is about 22.7 compared to the national average of 26. And in the coming years, for the next 2, 3, 4 decades, the requirement will be to have the required skill as well for our educated youth. Therefore, various skill development programs have been taken up. Tata Technologies are helping us in about 39 ITIs and 34 polytechnics, so that our youth are oriented towards Industry 4.0. Dassault System in aerospace and defense sector is also collaborating with us for skill development. As I mentioned, we have an ADB-aided dedicated Assam Skill University as well, where various courses are being taken up with more than 10,000 students already participating in these courses. Next slide, please. With all these things, our orientation is to make Assam a hub for industrial production, manufacturing of the best products in suitable products in a suitable sectors in a sustainable way. We have a wide variety of industrial estates and thematic parks, including biotech park, electronic city, food park, bamboo technology park, etc. And these are distributed across the state. We also have one multi-modal logistic park at Jogi Gofa. Another multi-modal logistic park is also under planning in a place south part of the state near Silchar. Next slide, please. And with all these enabling ecosystems coming straight towards the upcoming semiconductor unit in the electronic city, Ratan Tata Electronic City at Jagi Road. As we all know, Tata Electronics is the key anchor industry. Various industries which are related to the semiconductor are being planned to be established in the same area. Dedicated land has been identified, infrastructure is being developed, including 24/7 green power and other amenities. And as CSR was mentioning, we are anticipating that by early 2026, the first phase of production will be starting from the plant there. Next slide, please. This was the foundation stone ceremony which was done a few months back, and in the last 7 to 8 months the construction work is going on at full throttle. already the plant and key components of the plant and machinery have been ordered, and we are expecting that by December and January, many of these items would be reaching the state of Assam. And with the full capacity of 48 million chips per day, this would be one of the largest semiconductor testing and assembly unit in this part of the world. Next slide, please. So for establishing such a semiconductor ecosystem, it is not the singular plant of TEPL, but we will require a lot of partners for which we are looking globally. And of course, Japan is the leading country as far as this sector is concerned. Many of our supplies, raw materials and products would be depending upon Japanese companies, with approximately not less than 25% of the inputs would be coming from the Japan only. And most of them would be related to the basic materials for the production, testing, and also for this packaging and processing of these units. We are in touch with various companies like Disco, Lintech, Towa, Mitutoyo, Sumitomo, Tanaka, Harias, Fuji, etc. And we will be looking forward for more companies from Japan in this sector. Next slide, please. And as I mentioned, the various supplier ecosystem is there. Without going into the details of each of these components, this is shown just to mention that it is a very, very large ecosystem where a single company may not be able to do everything. So multiple collaboration opportunities are available in the semiconductor sector. Next slide, please. Already Assam has significant presence of global brands, the leading national public sector enterprises and other companies across the world with Pepsi and ITC. Many pharmaceutical companies are already present in the state of Assam. Next slide, please. And to support all these, the government of Assam has come up with various policies. Sector specific policies and sector agnostic policies are there, so that government can provide all necessary assistance in form of financial assistance and non-fiscal supports like infrastructure. In addition to the same, Government of India also provides additional financial incentives with a dedicated scheme for the northeastern part of the country, which is named as Unnati scheme. And under both these schemes, the investor would be on an average getting about 250+% of the investment which is made by him or the company in form of various subsidies, incentives and payback mechanisms. Next slide, please. So coming to the investment opportunities, next slide. We are looking forward for collaboration with Japanese companies, investment from Japanese companies in hydrocarbon and petrochemical sector. As I was mentioning earlier, we are having large refineries, 4 number of refineries, and for these refineries already our crude oil pipelines have been established, but we will be requiring green hydrogen and various facilities for converting methanol to different value-added products like olefins and dimethylamine, etc. Bioethanol production and of course alcohol to jet fuel are also the sectors where we are looking forward for Japanese companies' involvement. Next, please. Electronic and semiconductors, I have already mentioned. I will not be spending more time on this. Next, please. Aerospace and defense manufacturing is another sector where, as a country, India is looking forward with large investment happening in domestic defense production. The state government has also come up with an aerospace and defense manufacturing policy very recently in the month of March 2025, where there are very, very attractive incentives offered for the investors. Obviously, being on the northeastern part, this gives a lot of advantage for very short connectivity to the ASEAN countries, so that the defense products which are defense materials which are produced here can be easily transported and sent to the ASEAN countries as well. We are mainly looking at the maintenance, repair, and overhaul facilities for aviation and land systems, and defense equipment systems, and unmanned aerial vehicles in this particular sector. Next, please. In renewable energy sector also, the state is progressing forward with targeted production of 3 gigawatts, 3000 megawatt renewable energy by 2030. We are already on the way of achieving 1000 megawatt in the coming year. And we will be looking forward for various solar projects, including solar panel manufacturing and other systems, solar-based systems here. Next slide, please. Coming to the last slide from my presentation, that is tourism. Assam is one of the most beautiful places within the country of India, with all types of tourism opportunities. Starting from the forest, we have national parks, we have heritage tourism here, we have food tourism here, and lot of other varieties as well. And as not only to the gateway of ASEAN, we are also the gateway to all other northeastern states, including Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur, Meghalaya, all of them. I'm sure the presentation from tourism department would be explaining a lot from this side. Next slide, please. So looking forward for a sustainable and beautiful future together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Padmapani Bora, Managing Director, Assam Tourism Development Corporation, for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. His Excellency, Mr. C.V. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, Dr. Robi Kota, Sir, respected Chief Secretary, Government of Assam, Madam Mayumi Muramaya, Executive Vice President, EDA Jetro, my colleague, Dr. Lakshmanan, Secretary Industries, Government of Assam, Mr. Service, Assistant Vice President, Japan Plus Desk, Invest India. Thank you so much. I would like to first offer our sincere gratitude to His Excellency for organizing this event. And it is perhaps, I believe, the second event I'm joining along with Lakshmanan. And we're really thankful to Sir for giving us this opportunity to highlight the tourism potential in Assam. Next slide, please. As my colleague already explained how Assam is well connected with the rest of India via New Delhi and other places, and also we have direct flight to Bangkok. We are connected to Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, and basically we're showing how we are connected to the East Asian and Southeast Asian countries very close by. Next slide. For information of all, I would like to highlight that Assam has been rated as number 4 destination out of 52 destinations recommended by a leading newspaper, New York Times, in 2025. Next. Assam is blessed to have 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Next. Saraido Moidams is recently enlisted as a World Heritage Site under Culture and Heritage category. And these are basically royal burial grounds of Ahom Kingdom. This kingdom has a legacy of 600 years in Assam. And this architecture reflects Thai homes and Hindu architectural designs. Next. Next, the World Heritage Site is Kaziranga National Park. Everybody in the world knows that Assam Kaziranga National Park is world famous for having one-horned rhinoceros. Perhaps it's the only place in the world that's this high concentration of rhinoceros, one-horned rhinoceros found. Next. This is the next third World Heritage Site in Manas National Park. It's known as a tiger reserves. It takes around 4 hours from Guwahati. Next. We believe that Assam is a destination for all reasons and all season. Why? I would like to explain that. Briefly, Assam has various tourism potential and prospects. You can see that starts with wildlife, religious tourism prospects, cultural tourism prospects, nature-based ecotourism, river tourism, adventures, tea tourism, and golf. I'll go one by one in next slides. Next, please. I'll start with spiritual tourism. Assam is blessed to have Kamakhya temple in the heart of Guwahati city. It's one of the 18 Shakti Peeths, very famous among the Hindu religious belief. And we also receive a high concentration of domestic and international tourists in this place. Next, along with next slide, please. Along with high concentration of such Hindu religious tourism potential, we also offer significant tourism potential in Buddhism and also in Jainism. Buddhism, if you see then towards the Upper Assam, especially the places like Dibrugarh, Saraido, and Sivsagar. Next slides, please. We have high concentration of monasteries in the places like Namphake. Next slides. Hipam Phake, that is also in the Upper Assam. Salapathar Buddhist monasteries in Saraido, and Disangpani Buddhist monastery that is also in Saraido. These are the places we have high concentration of Buddhist followers also, and the tourists who have interest in exploring such Buddhist tourism sites, they can also visit Assam. And I believe that in Japan also we have followers of Buddhism. So these are the places they can visit. Next place. Next slide. Next. Next. We have already covered those. Next. Yes. Another significant area that Assam tourism potential we have to offer is cultural tourism. Assam is known for having numerous ethnic groups, and each group is having its own festivals, dance form, cultural components, food habits, and textile. These are some few pictures of various dance forms. Bihu dance is world famous. Assam is known for Bihu, and recently Bihu, we got a recognition from Guinness Book World Record, having a single place we perform around 11,000 dancers perform in a single destination in the presence of the Prime Minister. Zumar is another dance form that belongs to the Tea tribes. That's also got a accolade from Guinness Book World Record. Again, at a single venue, around 8,000 dancers perform. Next picture you can see it's a Bagaromba dance, belong to the Boro tribes and Satriya, that basically originated from the Vaishnavite tradition and culture in Assam. Next slide, please. Satras that's also offered a significant amount of cultural tourism prospect in Assam. Satras basically represent, these are the monasteries of Vaishnavite tradition in Assam. Mostly they are located in Middle Assam, a place like Majuli, and also other places. Next, please. As I've already mentioned that Assam is having numerous ethnic groups, and each group having own dress codes and dress habits that represent textile tradition of various ethnic groups, Karbi, Missing, Dimasa, Boro. So these textiles also offer tourism attractions. People can visit. Next slide, please. They can visit and they can explore how these textiles are weaved and weavers, how they are engaged in such traditions. Assam silk is itself a tourism attraction. We are having three primarily main silk products in Assam. They are Muga, Pat, and Eri. Next slide, please. Swalposi is a place near to Guwahati, is known as Manchester East. It is known for its silk tradition, and tourists, they visit from domestic tourists from India and abroad also, they visit place to know the entire textile value system, from making fabric and then to yarn, everything. The one place you can get the experience of Assamese silk manufacturing system. Next. Tea tourism, that is our respected Chief Secretary sir, is also highlighted, and this is one of the important segment of Assam tourism, and government of Assam is also focusing on promoting this sector. Assam is celebrating this 200 years of glorious tea, and these tea gardens offer unique experience of stay, heritage walk, tea plucking, and tea tasting facilities. So far, Assam already develops number of tea tourism hospitality projects in Upper Assam, Middle Assam, and I believe that people from eastern part of the world, they can come and experience such niche tourism products in Assam. Along with tea, they can also explore another segment, that is golf, because Assam is having, next slide please, Assam is having around 22 golf courses, and we have both 9 and 18 hole golf courses. Whosoever is coming, mostly the golf courses are located in tea gardens, and those who are interested in tea tourism, they can also explore. They can pass their time in and playing golf, and also we are trying to organize from government side, although they are a private initiative, we have golf tournaments, but from government side also we are trying to organize certain golf tournament in Assam. And I believe that in Japan, people from Japan are more interested in golf. They visit places like Delhi and other places, and even Bangkok. They can also explore Assam for having such experiences. Next slide. Assam also offers significant amount of river tourism products. We have cruises in River Brahmaputra in Guwahati. There are daily cruises and also cruises that connects Guwahati with Kaziranga National Park, and also Majuli, which is, I already explained, as one of the significant place of Assamese Vaishnava traditions. Next. Cuisines, Assamese cuisines are again very delicious, and we offer variety of culinary experiences representing various communities in Assam, and these our cuisines are mostly minimal. They use minimal spices and also fresh and seasonal ingredients. Next slides. Assam has also offered a calendar festivals, that is, they are celebrated in organized in various phases of the year. That starts with Ambubasi Mela, just the religious festival just over the last month. We also organize Dole Utsav, that is organized in the month of March. Falcon Festival, that is organized in Dima Hasao in the month of December. Brahmaputra Carnival, we organize twice in Guwahati from month of December and January. Judima Festival, again, festival belong to a particular tribe. Likewise, we have around 6-7 calendar festival events in Assam. Next. Wildlife. Assam is known for wildlife. I mentioned in my earlier slide itself, Assam is having 8 national parks and 19 wildlife sanctuaries. Rhinoceros, one-horned rhinoceros is world famous, and it is the highest concentration in Kaziranga National Park, followed by Povitra Wildlife Sanctuary and Manas. So year after year, we are receiving record-breaking footfalls in Kaziranga National Park. Next slide, please. Next slide. Along with such wildlife experience, Assam also offer nature and eco-based tourism prospects here. We have biodiversity hotspots like Dibru Soikwa, Dihing Patkai, and people can have experience of community-based tourism here. We have homestays and also eco lodges. Next slide, please. These are waterfalls, again, nature-based tourism in places like Karbi Anglong and Dima Hasao. Next. Advances tourism potentials Assam has, and we also offer this tracking and mountaineering experiences in places like Dima Hasao, the hill station, and Karbi Anglong. Water sports and rafting facilities in rivers like Zia Boroli, Subansiri, Manas. Rock climbing facilities in again hill station like Dima Hasao, Karbi Anglong, and paragliding sometimes in the Dima Hasao hill station. Next. As we have already mentioned that Assam is a gateway to entire Northeast. We are connected, well connected to the other Northeastern states by roadways, railways, and also helicopter chopper services. So once you visit Assam, you can explore, you can experience entire North itself. So we request this, all of you to visit Assam, and to Assam you can really visit and experience the flavor of Northeast. Next. Government of Assam has accorded industry status to tourism, and we have identified 12 sectors where government is providing incentives and supports for development of tourism infrastructures. Next. As Chief Secretary already mentioned in his remarks, that government of Assam has come up with the customized incentive schemes, and tourism is also covered under this scheme. And happy to share that around 11 five-star hotels are coming in Guwahati city itself, and some hospitality projects are in pipeline in places like Kaziranga. These are the major national and global brands having presence in Assam, and some brands, they are going to set up their hospitality projects in places like Guwahati and other places. Next. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. This is in brief, this is what we want to explain about tourism potential in Assam. I think probably we have a short video. If we could play that video, I request the Embassy of Japan to play the video, please. Sorry. All right, thank you so much. So thank you once again for giving these opportunities, and also we request all of you to visit Assam and explore our unique experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Sarvesh, Assistant Vice President, Japan Plus Desk, Invest India, for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
His Excellency C.B. George sir and other dignitaries present who also presented before me, and the ones in audience. Konnichiwa, good afternoon. I'm Sarvesh from Invest India. I will, in the interest of time, I will move to the key aspects quickly. So what is happening in India currently, you might be well aware that India is now the fourth largest economy with a GDP of around $4.2 trillion. It is rising significantly in its GDP ranks, as well as becoming more and more conducive for global businesses to come and manufacture here in India, as well as do business here in India. In light of the global economic scenario, as of today, India presents a very greener pasture for several businesses across different sectors to come and prosper here. One of the driving factors is definitely local demand, but also the government incentives that has made manufacturing one of the key aspects that is driving India's growth, as well as this is in line with the manpower supply that is available in the country. You can see this on the left-hand side is reflecting of the companies investing in the manufacturing sector in India. You can see that rise since around COVID, that a lot of companies are considering India for expansion or manufacturing. And on the right hand side, you can see global PMI or national level PMI is being mapped. India versus some of the other Southeast Asian countries. India's manufacturing PMI, which is Purchasing Manufacturers Index, a reading above 50 is considered to be expansionary zone, and India has registered strong positive 50 plus number since last 3 years. It has gone to significantly increase India's manufacturing in these years. And Japan has definitely played a significant role in India's growth and has benefited out of that as well. We have seen inflow of Japanese investments in India up to the tune of $44.39 billion since April 2000. And this is the money that is, or investments of Japanese company directly to India and not routed through tax havens like Singapore, Mauritius, etc. So this is on a year on an increasing foothold, and we are seeing a lot of significant Japanese interest in India at this moment as well. And we urge other companies also to consider India for business. Now, where do we come in? Invest India is the National Investment Promotion Facilitation Agency under the aegis of Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. We help offshore companies come to India, set up their business in India, and act as a bridge between the government on one side and the private sector on the other side. We ensure the private sector feels at home. We try and ensure that whatever is required from the regulatory aspect, from understanding the market aspect, these things are being taken care of in the best possible manner so that their ROI expectations are being met and they find India as a conducive place for business. To carry out these activities and focus on Japan, we have a dedicated Japan Plus team in India. I am leading the Japan team at Invest India, and we have a partnership with Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, that is Government of Japan, where we work collaboratively with JETRO. A representative from JETRO is deputed at Invest India so that we can collaboratively take care of all the Japanese companies whether in India and looking for expansion, or new Japanese companies looking to come to India for the first time. So how we help these companies are ensuring that they have the right understanding of the market. They are strategizing for growth in India. They are aware of the right policies, corresponding policies, whether at center level or state level. They get they have fine-tuned the land options. We provide them land options. We help them with site visits. And if they face any issues while conducting business in India, we try and resolve that in the most efficient manner possible. This is one of the cases, Japanese companies that we had worked in across different projects. I would like to highlight this example to highlight that we have worked with this company on one of the projects where we handheld the company to understand the supply side of how the business is done in India, how the demand side as to who are the off-takers of the products in India, and also help them understand from the regulatory aspect in terms of explaining them the different policies in India, different incentives available to them for setting up the business in India, as well as introduce them to companies on the supply side, demand side, and the regulators to ensure that they have a meeting with them and they get the flavor from them as well. So through these, we try and ensure that any company looking to come to India, do business here, they feel comfortable in expanding their market presence. We also have a dedicated Northeast team within Invest India. We have seen significant interest from Japanese companies in the northeastern part of India. We have something around 60 Japanese establishments in the state of Assam itself, and some of the marquee names are being highlighted on the right side of the screen. And here is just for your understanding, we have given us overview of some of the marquee Japanese companies who we are engaging with at this moment and helping them come to the northeastern states in India. In this, number 6, I would like to highlight number 6 and number 7, where Everest and Airtel Nextra are setting up their business in the state of Assam, and we are hand-holding them in the best possible manner. With this, I would like to thank you everyone. Arigato gozaimasu. And if you are interested in setting up a business, we would love to talk to you. Please feel free to reach out to us at the email ID given below. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. For our distinguished guests who have joined us for the seminar India-Japan Partnership Assam, I have an announcement. Immediately after this event, we are organizing a cultural event celebrating India-Japan civilizational relations, Daruma. This event will explore the cultural connections between India and Japan with a focus on the history of Daruma doll and its origins from the Indian Buddhist monk Bodhidharma. The event will feature lectures from distinguished scholars and priests on the theme of the event, followed by a demonstration on the making of Daruma doll. You are all requested to stay back for that event. Thank you. We're now going to have a video on awesome Assam. Please enjoy. With that, we come to the end of today's seminar, India-Japan Partnership, Assam. We will directly move on to the next program, Daruma.